Hello guys, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Today we are going to finish up For the Republic Part Deuce. And Cassandra Moore, what is up?
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat?
Mr. House will not be a problem. He's been disconnected from his system.
But he's still alive? I'll have to remember to send someone to follow up on that later.
What?
Anyway, at least he's out of the picture for the time being. You might be happy to know that your efforts haven't gone unnoticed either. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good.
What?
Any questions?
What? Is there no peaceful way to resolve this?
Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't afford to leave such an enemy alive. Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers.
You know what? Maybe I would like to bring them some flowers. Well, I am not destroying the Dark
Dismissed.
Brotherhood. See you later, sister.
Hello.
You bitch.
I need to
Oh,
talk
what
to
the
you
hell?
about something, if you have a minute.
Sure.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam.
Oh, I
and
bet
get
he will.
NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Terrorized communities, kidnapped people. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro.
What happened to Navarro?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Where did the Enclave go?
A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here.
Where are you going with all of this?
The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar.
Do you want them to help the NCR?
That's a hard question to answer. I know I don't want the Legion to take Hoover Dam. So militarily, yes, I want them to help NCR. If possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help the NCR win Hoover Dam without holding New Vegas.
Say no more, I will do it.
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I can convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Oh boy, yeah, I already discovered that place. For our lang Syne. Alright, I don't speak Latin. How the fuck do you pronounce that? With Arcade, convince the remnants to reunite for one last battle. Ask Dr. Henry. Who the fuck is Dr. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Those are the Enclave remnant people. Now, I guess that would make... Or, those are people that used to be part of the Enclave. But yeah, we already discovered that location. I don't know, I think it was near Jacobstown. So it's about goddamn time that I'm starting this quest.
Morning.
I've never done this quest before, so hopefully I don't fuck it up. And actually, Brotherhood related, turns out if you overthrow the leader of the Brotherhood and get the other guy, I guess it's either harder to make a peaceful solution with the Brotherhood, or it's glitched or something. I don't remember. I remember reading something about that back when I was actually doing the Brotherhood missions, and that was forever ago. I mean, as of right now, today is February 26th, and the last time I played this game was like, I don't know, maybe a month ago, because I have so many fucking videos rendered out, and I thought, yeah, I'll play some more. I need some stuff to renders, yo. And why is the waypoint telling me to go over here? Well, actually, let me put the find the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in this. I already know about the Brotherhood of Steel. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, we're gonna do Ganon's thing. Okay, what? Oh, so why is it still? Fuck this. Fine, I'll just go through this door. I don't know why it's telling me to go through the ceiling. All right, guys. So here we are at Miguel's pawn shop, and I need to talk to Judah Krieger.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside?
What brings me to Freeside? Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants, bitch!
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
You'll be the element of surprise?
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in.
Well,
None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
you know, I don't think anyone should be swooping. Swooping is bad. But you know, I would like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Was it a big old grenade launcher, though? Tell me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave oil rig and Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
Okay. Adios.
Uh-huh.
Nice hat, by the way.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
Well, they are loyal to you too, man.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next person. Whoever this quest log brings me to. Who the fuck is over here? Is this near the gunrunners? Oh, you know what that means? I can go to the gunrunners and buy some fucking ammo before I talk to them, so I will BRB. Alright guys, here we are at this house. We need to talk to this Orion Moreno guy. I actually think this is the house where he detects you through the... No? That's actually a little weird. I remember before, my Legion character, there was a house where somehow the guy detected me through the walls and everywhere, but whatever. Maybe it was a different one. Well, this pretty much looks just like the house that I'm talking about. You gonna greet me, bitch? I just walk into your fucking home and you don't have the goddamn courtesy to say, hello!
Ugh, looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Oh yeah? Arcade and I, we're looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
In a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level attack would be useful in setting things between the NCR and the Legion.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
Do you have a... Wait, what? Do you have a preference?
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR
No.
troopers with my old Gatling laser.
That is a hunting rifle. That is not a Gatling laser. Wait, what? 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 That's totally what I was thinking too, guy.
All right, then. I'll show up at this gathering of yours. It might be good to see the others. Johnson excluded. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Yeah, you sound like quite the pleasant person. I don't want to talk to you. You bastard. Alright, Gannon, where the fuck is Hey!
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
A man should know when to let go.
It's been decades, you know. By now, he's been out of the Enclave longer than he was in. Most people know when to hang it up and start over. But not Moreno.
Yeah, he's just a fucking crybaby. Cry, bitch! You dumbass. Alright, so now we need to go... What do we got? 3 more people? Yep. Alright, guys. Here we are in Cannibal Johnson's cave. I already had this place discovered. I don't remember ever coming in here, though. Yeah, otherwise I would have taken that book, that's for damn sure.
So I hear the
And
honcho of one
through
of
these
them
boxes.
strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
Oh, you? You're talking about Benny, aren't you, fucking asshole? Casey Anthony doesn't appreciate that shit.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh.
Oh?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Sure, buddy. Arcade asked me to gather all the remaining members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
I'm gathering allies, just in case.
Yeah, the NCR and the Legion are about due for another dust-up. So you're gonna get yourself involved in that.
I'm already involved.
All right, I'm in. Could be fun. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is Auld. Appropriate, huh?
No, it's not appropriate at all. In fact, it's the most inappropriate thing
If I had
ever.
to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
Why worry about it? You don't have to be your father.
I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.